everybody. I'm here at the Energy, Workforce, and Technology Council meeting in Oklahoma City. Just witnessed, if you will, really one of the best speakers I've heard in a very long time. Insightful, entertaining, and you might just become my new oracle. So,
we're in trouble, Ben.
Sorry, Richard Spears, but you got a contender here.
That's all right. Richard's good bidding, man. I'm better than Richard, though, so I'll tell him that.
Yeah, he's fantastic. We all stand on the shoulders of giants sometimes. Jim, introduce yourself.
Jim Wicklund. I'm with PPHB, a little investment bank, doing oilfield service work in Houston. And I've been in the industry for about 52 years. I started when I was 9.
That's impressive.
And this is the only business I know.
Well, I'm glad you know it as well as you do, because we were all looking up to you in this room. Insightful. You know, we a lot of times don't pay attention to why the things are that are happening, and how to navigate, our industry with the ups and downs. And at least you gave us some hope that we have a long future ahead of us.
We do, and instead of being reactionary, we actually have the opportunity to be proactive now. And it won't be the go-go days of the past.
Right.
Instead of being an 18-year-old irresponsible college kids, we're now 39 with a mortgage and 3 kids.
Okay.
And as we act that way, investors will come back, our businesses will do better. And like I say, the industry's going to be around for a while, even with all the wind and solar and everything else that they throw at it.
I'm fascinated with this idea of saving the wells that we currently have. We just heard from Continental Resources on all the winds of change coming from Washington and our, different, if you will, environmental agencies out there. But, for a state like Oklahoma, we have thousands of small operators and thousands of small service companies. Maybe we could do a better job of working together for a better outcome for all these wells. Like you said, it's going to be.
It's got to be.
It's not more going out and exploring and drilling now. It's more of the, what'd you call it?
We're in maintaining production mode.
Maintaining production mode.
It would be great if we could grow production dramatically from here, except that would kill oil prices.
Yeah.
And we'd lose billions of dollars. And so we've reached the point where all the companies have paid down their debt. They're making money. They have actual earnings. Oil prices are $70, and all seems right with the world. And as long as we don't get out over our skis again, like we've done in the 6 or 7 or 8 cycles I've lived through, we'll be fine. And from all indications, the investors have forced behavior, directors have forced behavior, and it may be that this time that we have a nice, decent runway in spite of ourselves.
Would you like to see more consolidation on the services side of things?
Clearly.
Yeah.
I understand that you're not going to be able to put everything into 2 companies, but you can put it into 4 or 5, and that gives significant benefits of scale, of price, of hiring and retention, which is critical to the service industry. It's too fragmented right now.
Hire employees that can do a number of jobs so that you keep your doors open.
Had the idea of multi-skilling several years ago, and it's worked very well. If I'm going to have 5 people on a rig, I need to have those 5 people do the work of 10 people instead of having 10 people on the rig.
Yeah, I've even gone out, lots of engineer friends are laid off right now. And I've begged them, like, hey, go to all the small operators. They don't have a service company that they might even be able to pay. But they can offer their services. Maybe you improve their well and get paid on the backside on the uplift. Like, we all have amazing skills in this room. There's something we can do for everybody.
And the efficiencies, the goal isn't just to make the well more efficient or the tools we put down the hole more efficient, but how we actually run the businesses and make that more efficient. And so the efficiency that's already taken place,
I saw your
and
charts.
will continue.
That's staggering that we now can drill so precisely and get those returns. So we don't need as many service companies or as many rigs.
That's correct.
It's
painful.
Yeah.
If you're one of those service companies, but technology leaves you behind if you don't move up, and scale allows you to move up.
Listening to what you had to say too, I also like the hope that we may not be slinging as many sledgehammers these days, but look at all the career paths we just opened up, right?
Unbelievable. Anybody who's 23 years old and wants to be in technology, they have a better chance of forging ahead and changing the world in our industry than they do going to work for Google or Microsoft or any of those guys, without any question.
Geophysicist who also understands that AI is a future, part of our industry.
It is.
Man, well, Jim, thank you so much for
My pleasure.
Just inspiring words here today. It all gave us a smile and a steady, idea of what we need to start looking at.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Take care. God bless you, everybody. Make
Everybody.
sure you follow Jim on LinkedIn. Update his profile with lots of comments and say I'm following you now.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.